Yo, what is going on, Dream Team? Everyone doing good? I hope everyone's doing good. Never will I wish. I hope y'all doing bad. And so, thank you so much for joining me once again. Today is a really, really cool build. This is a Blitzwing spider tank. And right now it's in its walker mode, but it definitely has a tank mode as well. And this one is actually through the inspiration of a cat named Helpful Pip. Yeah, my guy reached out to me. We've been talking via comments and also email, and he'd been sharing some builds with me, and he'd done one using Blitzwing, effectively creating a spider tank using some of the Galvatron bits, and I'm forgetting what else that you use, homie, but yeah, he had put together a really, really cool mode, and looking at it, I was inspired to kind of do the same thing with Crashbar. Crashbar's appendages, especially the motorcycle bits, the front and the back, they're so versatile, and they're really, really wonderfully made for these spider tank type gimmicks. From like a vehicle to for a vehicle to kind of like raise up on its haunches so that it can go like all terrain. I like that a lot. And over here we have these cool little artillery things as I hit the camera. These artillery things that are totally maneuverable. You can move them around and adjustable, and yeah, all great stuff. I'm trying to think, are 100% of the parts used? Yeah, yeah. 100% of the parts are used. Hey, look at me, look at me. And so yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Um, yeah, man, he's really cool, man. I was showing this off to a couple of my homies who, who aren't into Transformers and stuff, and they were like, "Yo, this reminds me something of like Ghost in the Shell, or reminds me of one of those like coin-op video games where you take out this tank boss, then suddenly like it sprouts legs and it goes into its like second phase and stuff." And I'm like, man, y'all are honoring me with these references and comparisons and stuff, because absolutely that's where I'm kind of drawing inspiration. And that, and of course, Helpful Pip. So appreciate that, HP. And so, yeah, today's video, we're going to go over this dude. So in order to make him, you need to have one Brunt, and you need to, oh, not Brunt, excuse me, one Blitzwing. Man, I built so many things with Brunt. It's oftentimes the first thing that comes out of my mouth is like Brunt. And I'm like, oh, I mean, somebody else. But you were using one Blitzwing, and it doesn't help that he's purple, right? And two Crashbars. Yeah, I'm wondering what would happen if I used one Crashbar and one scrap hook. We might get some interesting results. May not be able to do this walker mode that we have, but yeah. So let me just no pun intended, but walk you through it, I guess. Waka, get it? Fuzzy bear. So you start with Blitzwing in his tank mode, all right? And it's not that difficult, because here you can just see, so he has 3 ports, 1, 2, and 3. So on the rear ones, you just have the rear and the front ones, you're using the arms as the main appendage, and then these at the end, the tips. This is the front of the motorcycle, and these are the back. This is the back of the motorcycle, and he's just holding it within his hands. Those would normally be the knee ports, but you can kind of dislodge them, and I'll show you in a second. And so, yeah, the knee ports, the pegs rather, have been dislodged. Normally they would be up here, but they're down over here, so you can see he's kind of holding it. Same thing on that side. And these little turret artillery things, this is just the torso of Crashbar, and I love that the Crashbar torso reminds me of an engine, like a really, really cool engine block over there. And then we have the saddlebags, but they look like snugs. And if you're joining the channel for the first time and you're like, what are snugs? Just write that word backward and you know what it is. YouTube doesn't like that word, so I try not to use it. And so, yeah, so he has all these maneuverable snugs back there. Lots of other great snugs over here. Okay. Oh, so you want to see the tank mode? Sure you do. It's easier to go from this mode to tank mode, and also I have this little riser, because he's very top heavy. Can he support his weight? No. I mean, you can in certain angles, but not in the way I had him right there. So, okay. So this is the walker mode, right? You know what? I probably should have done a horizontal video for this landscape one. My bad. And then what you're going to do is the legs are out like this. So you just bend the legs like that, and then you bend this shoulder till this tire is kind of even with the ground, like how I just didn't show you on the screen right there. So like this. And then this part you can bend forward as well. So you do that for all sides. So you rotate this up, and then rotate this up, and then rotate this down. Once he's on the ground, you can affix it like this. You turn it this way, and then you can do that, right? So once they're on the ground, just set them on the ground, And as he kind of collapses and sits down due to his weight, you just adjust. You just adjust as necessary. And there you go. Now you have his tread mode, right? His tank mode, so to speak. And even if he needs to blow off these armaments, he's still got his baseline treads. And so, yeah, that's him. That's him. Right. Hold up. Let me see if he fits on the Lazy Susan so I can spin him around properly. Kind of not really, but... All right, whatever, man. You get the idea. All right, you get the idea. And yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I'm gonna teach you how to make him. Right now, right now, right now. You're like, when? It's like right now, right now, right now, right now. So these are the two missile compartments / artillery, whatever, and yeah. So this is just a Crashbar torso. I don't know why sorry about that. I'm still getting used to the vertical camera, and so I got to make sure that I keep this in the shot. I don't know why I flipped the waist around. I must have done it for a reason. I was going to say clearance, but it looks near identical when I look at it. So, but anyway, I flipped the waist around for some reason. I have one of the orange bits plugged in on the adjacent side, the opposite side of this, facing back. And then we have the other orange accessory plugged into the back of Crashbar, and that will just plug in right here. And then on his thighs, we have the little saddlebags plugged in. Easy. And this, like I said, I don't even want to... Oh, sorry. I don't even want to take it off because I'll just show you one and you can repeat the rest. And see, even as a piece of paper, because the fit was a little bit loose. Normally, that would be right there, right? Hey, autofocus, are you my friend or not? This would be right here, but you got to dislodge it. And after that, you're going to put it in the hand. Get that in there. Just got really dark, didn't it? And then you're going to plug that into the side. And now I got to get the brightness and sorry, Susan. Just get that in there and mess around with the angles till you get something that works for you. And then this dude, yeah, you use the orange bit to plug it in right over here. Yeah, baby. That's it. Super legit. Cool, huh? Very cool. Certain angles he looks better than others. But yeah, I definitely should have done this in a landscape mode. Because it would have helped out and it would have accentuated the build because he's more flat versus standing where the robots are standing. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So if you got one Blitzwing, and perhaps you can adorn this with tons of other tanks too, a Warpath or anyone else. But yeah. Thank you so much, Helpful Pip, and thank you so much, community, for watching these videos and tuning in, especially y'all watching to the end. Y'all are definitely legendary, and I appreciate everyone's support in helping the video rise in YouTube relevance and algorithm and things like that. And yeah, you're helping make a difference and feed people. You'll never see them. You'll never hear their words of thanks, but trust me, you're helping. You're helping. Take care, guys. Bye. Sorry, I just want to put him in a cool pose. All right, cool. Bye.